Tiny teaching tips.
Beauty and the Beast.
Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there lived a wealthy merchant with his 3 daughters. The youngest, named Beauty, was the kindest and most gentle of them all. One day, the merchant received news that his ships had been lost at sea, leaving him and his family in financial ruin. They were forced to leave their grand estate and move to a humble cottage in the countryside. Months passed, and one day, the merchant received word that one of his ships had been found. He set out on a journey to reclaim his lost fortune, promising to bring back gifts for his daughters before departing. He asked each of his daughters what they would like as a present. The 2 eldest requested extravagant jewelry and gowns, but Beauty only asked for a single rose, as she had always admired their beauty. The merchant's journey proved successful, and he set off for home with his treasures. However, as he traveled through a dark forest, a terrible storm forced him to seek shelter in a mysterious castle. As he explored the castle, he found it deserted, but a sumptuous feast had been laid out for him. Grateful for the hospitality, he helped himself to the food and retired for the night. In the morning, the merchant set out to continue his journey but stopped to pick a rose for Beauty. As he had promised, as he plucked the flower, a fearsome beast appeared before him. Enraged by the theft, the merchant pleaded for mercy, explaining his reason for taking the rose. The beast, moved by his honesty, offered him a deal. Either one of his daughters must come to live in the castle, or he would forfeit his own life. Filled with guilt, the merchant returned home and told his daughters of the beast's demand. Beauty, seeing her father's distress, bravely offered to go in his place, despite her sister's protests. She set off for the castle, determined to face whatever fate awaited her. Upon arriving at the castle, Beauty was greeted by the beast, who treated her with kindness and respect. Each evening, they would dine together, and Beauty found herself drawn to the beast's gentle nature despite his fearsome appearance. As days turned into weeks, Beauty began to feel homesick, longing to see her family once more. The beast, sensing her sadness, allowed her to visit her father and sisters on the condition that she returned before nightfall. During her visits, Beauty's sisters grew envious of her luxurious surroundings and pleaded with her to stay longer. But Beauty's love for her father and her sense of duty to the beast compelled her to return to the castle each evening. One night, Beauty had a dream of her father falling ill, and she begged the beast to allow her to visit him, touched by her concern. The beast granted her permission, but warned her that if she did not return within a week, he would die of sorrow. Beauty rushed home to find her father gravely ill. She nursed him back to health, but when the week drew to a close, she was torn between her love for her family and her promise to the beast. In the end, she realized that she could not bear to see the beast suffer. Moved by Beauty's selflessness, the curse that had transformed him into a beast was broken, revealing a handsome prince beneath. Overjoyed, Beauty and the prince declared their love for each other, and they were married in a grand ceremony. And so, Beauty's kindness and compassion not only saved the beast, but also brought her the happiness and love she had always dreamed of. They lived happily ever after, surrounded by the beauty of their love and the enchantment of their castle.